Jerome Powell seems hell-bent on continuing to raise interest rates. And in fact, it seems like he wants to raise them at an even faster rate than we just saw. We're likely going to see another 50 to 75 basis point hike in terms of interest rates. Now, this is obviously a negative thing for the market. It's why when we got the guidance yesterday, when he spoke, the market reacted poorly. Okay, it started to go through this pullback, but now it's kind of caught itself. It's sitting there. Ada's, sitting around 32 cents right now, and it's trying to decide where it wants to go. And that leads me to this question. What are we doing as holders during this time? Like, do we accumulate? Do we sit and wait? What's the best course of action here? And I want to talk you guys through what I plan on doing during this time. Now, as always, this is not financial advice. You guys can do whatever you want, obviously. Now, here's the thing. These Fed meetings, they're all based on vote. Okay, the Fed votes on what they want to do in terms of interest rates. Okay, they decide, not even necessarily unanimously, but they vote on whether they want to stick to 25 basis points, whether they think we should be 50, whether we should be 75. Just because Jerome Powell has come out and said, oh yeah, we need to, go back to these higher rate hikes, doesn't necessarily mean that that's what the Fed is going to do. There have been many members of the Fed that have come out and expressed vocally they want to stick to the lower basis point hikes. They think that this is, basically a soft landing. They think that we can do this over time, and it doesn't have to have the Band-Aid just ripped off at this point. Now, could we get 50 to 75 basis point hike again this next FOMC meeting? We absolutely could. I think a big indicator for this is going to be the jobs report that we're receiving in just a couple days and the CPI data report that we're receiving on the 14th. Those will be the biggest two indicators that we'll receive. Now, here's the thing. What am I doing with my bags at this time? All right. In terms of Ada, in terms of the other things that I hold, I'm continuing to dollar cost average. All right. I understand that if the Fed does decide, hey, we're going to stick to these lower rate hikes, the market is likely going to run. Okay. As always, this is not financial advice. Do whatever you want. But the market is likely going to take it to the bank and it is going to go on a run again. Maybe not as explosive as we saw in January, but it is a positive sign for the market. It shows that despite what Jerome Powell is saying, the market still wants to run. It's the reason that the bulls are still sticking around at this point. It's the reason we haven't pulled back to 19K yet or 15K yet or anything like that. And again, we may not see those, period. But I know that as we look further into this market cycle, right, when we go into the actual bull market years down the road here, these prices would be an absolute gift. Okay. I obviously don't know what the future is going to look like. I don't know if Ada is going to be at these levels years from now. I don't know if it's going to be at all-time high, right? I'm thinking it's going to be the latter because the developments that are being put in place, the foothold that Cardano is getting in the market, and as the market continues to grow and expand in terms of crypto in general, we're likely going to see prices continue to appreciate, right? As we get more crypto adoption, price continues to appreciate. And I don't want to miss my position, right? I don't want to take a gamble and possibly miss out on generational wealth, the opportunity of our lifetime. We talk about that all the time, and that's really what crypto is at this point. Keep in mind, you are at a time here where crypto is only held by 5% of the world population. That's a very small percentage, guys. So whether you're buying at 32 cents right now or 28 cents a week, a couple weeks from now, or 40 cents, maybe a couple months from now, right? These are still what I consider to be cheap prices, and I'll continue to be dollar cost averaging for the foreseeable future, continuing to build my bag and my position as we move forward. So I appreciate you guys as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely show your support below if you guys haven't already. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe. Make sure you show your support for the channel. We've been growing like crazy, and it's all because of you guys. Appreciate you guys as always. Hopefully you have a great day, and I hope to catch you guys in the next one. Take care.